It's over for you, bro. It's over for you. And I want to say this from the bottom of my heart and soul. I'm sorry.
1. Chads aren't made, they're born. 2. You cannot fight nature. The biggest mogger is life itself. No matter wasting all this money on sun cream and tretinoin if you're destined to be old regardless. Especially as a guy, you may look good for your age doing the appropriate means of anti-aging, but people will still tell that you're old and won't be genetically viable regardless. No SMV for an old guy who looks good for his age. To add on to that, even if you're 100 years old as a woman, you'll still have plenty of options if you go on dating sites, particularly for cougars, etc. Plenty of dudes will still want them, making anti-aging mostly pointless for women as well. Monogamy is a social construct. It's not in our nature to be so. The difference between a cheater and a non-cheater is one gets caught and the other doesn't. This is why men allegedly cheat more, even though over 50%, some surveys clamming up to 70, 85%, of women admitted to having a backup guy if their marriage falls through. Women cheat more but are more silly, manipulative, and discreet about it. To add on to that, it goes down deep on a biological level as well, as women have more white matter in their brains, and studies have shown higher levels of white matter result in higher degrees of lying and manipulation. Hence, why women tend to be more emotionally skilled and spineless compared to men. Unrelenting desire is only possible if you're considered truly a 9 or above to them, with their actions suggesting that also not gaslighting you, etc., as even 8s are considered average to a woman. Even if you're a Chad, her unrelenting desire for you will fade as your looks degrade, and she'll have plenty of dudes she's emotionally cheating on you with while she's with you. The most you can hope for is that she settles for you and gives up lining up other dudes, thinking she isn't good-looking enough for other dudes as her looks also degrades. It's in her nature to monkey branch. It's not in her nature biologically to commit to you, especially if you're sub-9 to her in normie decile scales. 67% of guys do not get to reproduce, historically and currently. Most of us are a byproduct where men had the economic leverage over women, with 80% women in the 1920s admitting they married for economic gain, social status increase, not love. For most of us, it's not natural for us to be even alive, let alone if you suffer from any mental illnesses, disabilities, etc. For most of us, we're doing the human race a favor by rotting and dying alone, so we don't inflict our mediocre genes onto another child and force us to go through same struggle as us. We're byproducts of mediocrity, born from a mother who cares nothing for your father, only settling for him as she thought she ran out of time. It's selfish for most of us to reproduce, inflicting our children with our mediocre, subpar genes, and doom them to a life of hell without their consent, just like our parents did to us. Accept nature, accept that we never meant to exist in it, and go about your life knowing you will never get the life you want and just live on sandbox mode till the day you die rotting alone, at least doing whatever you want, since you won't have responsibilities of a relationship, anyone caring about you to accommodate for. The biggest mogger is life itself. It won't spare Chad, and it definitely won't spare you either.